The Whispering House. You ever feel like some places have a heartbeat? Like they're alive in a way that's more than just bricks and wood? That's how I always felt about the old house at the end of Hollow Street. Everyone called it abandoned. No one dared go near it. But I was drawn to it like a moth to a flame, like there was something inside that wanted to be found. I first saw the house when I was a teenager. It was hidden behind overgrown trees and weeds taller than me. The windows were shattered like broken eyes staring out into nothing. The paint peeled away in strips, revealing rotting wood beneath. And the door. It hung on its hinges, swaying slightly in the wind, creaking like it was whispering secrets. They said the family who lived there disappeared one night. No one knew where they went. No signs of struggle, no clues. Just gone. People said the house was cursed, that something terrible happened there. I didn't believe in curses back then. I thought it was just a sad story. But the house told a different story. It spoke in whispers, in shadows. One summer evening I decided to go inside. I told myself it was curiosity, that I wanted to see what was left behind. I grabbed a flashlight and a camera and slipped through the rusty gate. The air around the house was thick, heavy. It smelled of dust and decay. My heart pounded as I pushed the door open. The creak echoed through the empty halls. Inside, the house was a shell of what it once was. Wallpaper hung in tatters. Furniture was covered in sheets, like ghosts frozen in time. Dust covered everything. My footsteps stirred the silence. I moved carefully, shining the flashlight across the walls, the floors, the ceilings. Then I heard it. A whisper. So soft I almost missed it. First I thought it was the wind. But the whisper came again. Closer this time. Like a voice trying to reach out. Stop. Held my breath. The house seemed to listen. I followed the sound up the stairs. They creaked under my weight, groaning like the house was alive. At the top, the hallway stretched ahead, dark and endless. Doors lined the walls, some hanging open, some closed tight. The whisper was louder now, almost a plea. I pushed open the door at the end of the hall. The room was small and empty except for an old rocking chair. It rocked slowly back and forth, though no breeze touched it. My skin prickled. Felt eyes on me. The whisper became words. Help me. I stepped back, heart racing. But I couldn't leave. Something pulled me deeper into the house. Down into the basement, where the darkness was thick and alive. The air was colder there, damp and heavy. The beam from my flashlight danced over the walls, revealing scratches and strange symbols carved deep into the stone. I found an old diary on a dusty shelf. Its cover was cracked, pages yellowed and fragile. I opened it carefully and began to read. The handwriting was shaky, desperate. June 14th, 1947. They watch me from the shadows. I hear their whispers in the night. The house is alive, and it doesn't want me to leave. I don't know what they are, but they are coming closer. As I read, I felt a cold breath on my neck. I spun around, flashlight trembling in my hand, but no one was there. Only darkness. The diary's entries grew more frantic. Talks of voices, of footsteps when no one was home. Of things moving just out of sight. Of a presence that filled every corner of the house with fear. Then the last entry. They are here. Watching. Waiting. And I am not alone. A sudden noise made me drop the diary. It hit the floor with a loud thud that echoed in the basement. Froze, listening. Something moved in the shadows. A soft scraping sound like nails on wood. The whisper turned into a low growl. Ran. Up the stairs, through the dark hallway. Past the rocking chair that now sat still. The door at the end slammed shut behind me. I slammed my hands against it, desperate to get out. The house groaned, walls shaking as if it was alive and angry. I finally burst through the front door into the night air. The whisper faded, but the feeling stayed. Like the house had marked me, made me part of its story. Now I warn people, stay away from the house on Hollow Street. Don't listen to the whispers. Some secrets are better left buried. Because once you hear them, they never really leave you.